and Andre Silva has scored. Mark Oot gives us the lead from the penalty spot here against Wolfsburg. Hello there everyone and welcome, it is Niran here, and today it's time for me to bring you episode number 4 of the Numbers Game, the Ultimate Team style upgrade series, but on FIFA 17 career mode. And you guys seem to have been liking the idea and the editing for this series so far, so I'm going to try and bring it to you once every single week. For those guys that don't know the rules of this series, maybe you're new to it, then you can stop and pause the video and check it out in the background and get a grasp of what's going on in this series. But in essence, it's a series where good match ratings are rewarded with being able to buy players of a better overall. So if you get a certain overall, we can then buy a player who's maybe 1 overall better. Now, last episode, we only gained 1 upgrade. It wasn't a great episode as far as that's concerned, but it was a second in form for Mo Dahoud, which means we can improve his position, which is the right central midfield position, by +2 in the next transfer window. He's 79 overall right now, so that means we can buy an 81 overall central midfielder to replace him in the January transfer window. But today, we'll be aiming to try and improve our front line, because so far they haven't performed massively well this season, and we need to bring in players that are better if we're going to compete for higher positions in the Bundesliga table with Hoffenheim. And starting off today's episode, we'll be playing Schalke, which will be quite a difficult game, to be quite honest with you. Schalke are a very good side in the Bundesliga. We are still going to try and score some goals, and crucially score some goals with our strikers, because so far we've been scoring a lot of goals with our central midfielders, hence the upgrades that we've earned so far already in this series, and the one that we've got in store for Mo Dahoud in the next transfer window. So we need to try and upgrade Oot, Rupp, Vargas, maybe even Kramrich as well, based on the positions that they are playing in. And we're getting into this first game of the episode at home, and we'll obviously be looking for some good results after the disappointment of last episode, but also looking to get some goals for our strikers. In the 12th minute we could do that. Andre Kramrich stealing the ball there off the Schalke defender, but a great save from Ralph Farman. In the end, it ends up comfortably in the goalkeeper's hands. That could have been a bit of a disaster actually for Schalke, who gave the ball away in a very dangerous position for them. Andre Kramrich now cutting inside, finding Eduardo Vargas, who turns and goes for a shot, but again, the German goalkeeper Ralph Farman is up to the task in between the Schalke sticks. We go forward again now, right towards the end of the half. Mo Dahoud trying to find some space, turning his man into Vargas again, who's managed to turn Maciej Nastasic and find the back of the net comfortably past Ralph Farman, this time at his 3rd time lucky for us. In the 43rd minute, the Chilean forward has given us the lead, and that is him well on his way now towards an upgrade because he scored the goal. Dahoud gets the assist. Maciej Nastasic turned far too easily there, the Serbian, and is a lovely finish, opening his body there, opening his body up even, Eduardo Vargas, and finding the back of the net into the far corner past Ralph Farman. And even towards the end of the half, we've now got some confidence, and before half time we're going forward again. Julian Weigl with a chance, but a great save from the Schalke goalkeeper again. Weigl trying to get his name on the score sheet for the first time since joining the club. Into the second half now, we're still going forward. The left back Kim Jim-soo with a great ball into the box, and we've scored again just 10 minutes after the restart. Mark Oot is the man getting his name on the score sheet. He scored a penalty last episode, and this time he scores from open play. The ball in from the South Korean left back there, Kim Jin-soo, is a fantastic one right into the box, completely impossible to deal with, and Mark Oot is there to just toe poke the ball in. And we're 2-0 up against Schalke, a very good side in this league, and we've been great money for it as well. Max Meyer there with the team's first chance of the game right towards the end. Choupo-Moting though going down the left hand side, trying to get some sort of respect back for Schalke, the team in white, and hits the side netting unfortunately with the strike from a very tight angle. Couldn't do anything about it. Fabian there shepherding him pretty darn well, and we do win the game in the end 2-0, a very good result against a very good side. And yeah, we seem to be beating the big teams quite a lot. As you can see, though, in terms of rating, unfortunately, we were so close to upgrading Dahoud and Kim Jin-soo. We didn't quite, but we did get an 8.8 rating with Mark Oot for scoring his goal. So we do get an informed card for him, which means we can now upgrade the left wing position by +1. So we're allowed to get a 77 overall left winger in the January transfer window, which should hopefully improve our front line very well. Though, to be honest with you, Mark Oot has probably been the best performer out of our front three. So it'll be a shame to let him go, but he's still got until January to earn more upgrades and perform well for the club still. Now there is time to try and earn some more by getting into the second game of today's episode against FC Ingolstadt, and you can see we're the joint best defensive club in the league with 4 other teams, noticeably, but we've only managed to concede 4 goals in the first, I think, 5 games of the season, which is a pretty decent record, to be quite honest with you. Into the second minute of this game, we're already trying to charge down Ingolstadt's goal. Mo Dahoud with the chance, but Orlan Nyland, the Norwegian goalkeeper, in between the Ingolstadt sticks, gets the save away, and understandably his defence are pretty happy with that stop to deny Dahoud. Into the 10th minute, we're still putting pressure on, playing very well in this episode. Eduardo Vargas finding Andre Kramaric on the right-hand side, who goes for the shot, but again, Nyland is up to the task. Ball into the box again, but Ingolstadt are able to clear, and it seems if we've got a very good goalkeeper against us once again. This time the ball coming over to Mark Gut, who's now managed to lay it off to Julian Weigl. He sees a run in the middle from Eduardo Vargas, chips it over to the Chilean. Vargas goes for the shot. Nyland isn't able to get there this time. Will it nestle in the back of the net? No, it does not. It hits the post. It strikes the far post and is cleared away by Ingolstadt. That was a great chance for Eduardo Vargas to get his second goal of this episode, and he probably should have done. We will be made to pay into the second half on the hour mark there. Ingolstadt going for a chance, but a good save from Baumann in between our sticks, and it's still 0-0 here. We're going to need a moment of magic, I think. Mo Dahoud finding Eduardo Vargas. Now Mehmet Kici goes for the back heel to try and find Mo Dahoud again. He started the move, now can he finish it?
To the east where the streets are stacked, do you feel me? Do you feel me?
What a finish that is from our star man once again. He just keeps doing the business for us, and once again Mo Dahoud has done the job here. What a finish that is from just inside the area, and we are going to hopefully be able to hold on into injury time. That goal then from Mahmoud Dahoud, even, I keep getting that confused. Mahmoud Dahoud is enough to win us the game here against FC Ingolstadt. Let's hope that is enough for an upgrade, and indeed it is. It's a 9 rating for Mo Dahoud, and also a 9.2 for Mehmet Akici, who went completely under the radar. He did get the assist with that lovely back heel to Dahoud. That was some great passing play for the goal and a great finish, but it's led to Akici getting a 9.2, and if you get a 9.2 to a 9.5, you get a man of the match card. So that is a man of the match Akici and a third in form for Dahoud since he joined the club. That is Akici's first special card, and it means we can now upgrade the attacking mid position by +2 in one go, because you've got a higher rating, you've got a higher band of rating than Mo Dahoud did. But we've now got a lot of upgrades as well for Dahoud's position. That's a +3 upgrade we're allowed to do. And at the start of the month, Dahoud has naturally now gone up to an 80 rating. So this is why it's great to buy young players, because they grow a lot quicker than older players, and we're reaping the rewards. Now, instead of being able to get an 82 rated player, we're now able to get an 83 rated player, having done nothing whatsoever. And the man to watch out for going into the third game of today's episode is, of course, Mahmoud Dahoud. The amazing form that he's in, having joined from Gladbach. He is a key part of this squad as we go up against Freiburg, who are another rival of Hoffenheim on the game, so we'll be looking for a good result. We lost against our other rivals in this series, so we're now going to try and make sure that we don't do that this time, and we're going to try and get off to the perfect start, and we have, and it's Dahoud again. Julian Weigl going for the shot. It's a pretty poor shot, to be honest with you, and it's ended up being a pass. It's found Dahoud in the centre, the goalkeeper's mid-dive, he can't do anything about it, and in the 3rd minute of the game, we've rather fortuitously taken an early lead here against Freiburg. Dahoud just prodding the ball into an empty net after the goalkeeper ended up diving out of the way. The Freiburg defender couldn't get in the way. Torrejon, the Freiburg captain, unable to deal with it, and we are up in the lead after just 3 minutes. We've got the confidence now, and we're going forward again. Lucas Rupp trying a 1-2 here with Mehmet Akici. It's now allowing Lucas Rupp to burst down the right-hand side. He's got support in the centre in the shape of Andre Kramaric. The Croatian unleashes a strike and finds the back of the net, and we have doubled our lead, thanks to the man who has been such a legend in career mode saves before, and he gets his first goal in this one. It is 2-0, doubling our lead in a crucial game against our rivals here. And what a finish that is. Some great work down the right-hand side from Rupp, who now gets an assist. Hopefully we can get an upgrade for him. Kramaric, though, going a good way towards getting one for himself by scoring a goal and making it 2-0. And how well this episode is going so far. The upgrades and the 3 points are raining down on us like confetti at the moment, and we'll be hoping to keep up this performance now into the second half. Into the 70th minute, Mo Dahoud getting the ball from the throw-in. He's passed it to Julian Weigl, who's a good 25 yards out. He's going to have to work out the formulas, work out the angles to try and find the back of the net from here. This this is just getting out of hand now. It is another brilliant goal and a third in this game alone, and we are absolutely dominating this one against Freiburg. It is 3-0 after just 70 minutes, and we're still going forward. Kim Jin-soo on the ball here in the 79th minute. The objective now is to humiliate the opposition. Andre Kramrich has found Lucas Rupp down the right-hand side. He's hit the post, but the rebound has come back towards him, and it is 4-0, and Rupp, who got the assist for Andre Kramrich just a few minutes ago in the first half, has now got a goal of his own, and after 80 minutes we have torn Freiburg apart. It is 4-0 in this one, an absolute drubbing for our rivals and our opponents here today at home. The home fans will be absolutely ecstatic about this result. An element of luck for that one, the rebound falling kindly to Rupp after he hit the post, but he's there to just prod the ball home under the challenge of the Freiburg defender. And we are into the 85th minute and 4-0 up in this game. Now just looking really to hold on to a clean sheet. Kim Jin-soo there losing the ball in a slightly dangerous position and bringing a Freiburg forward down there in the 85th minute and picking up a yellow card for his troubles. Ball being swung into the box. It's sort of bouncing around a lot. The shot there falling to Herfler, who's able to find the back of the net with a wonderful half volley. And that is the clean sheet aim gone in this one, to the dismay of Olivier Baumann and the defenders sat in front of him or stood in front of him. It's nothing but a consolation goal for Freiburg in the end. They obviously won't come back from this with 3 minutes to go and 3 goals to score, but it is a bit of a shame that we weren't able to keep hold of the clean sheet, but take nothing away from the finish. It was a great goal from the Freiburg centre-back, I think, as it so happens, but it hasn't really changed the course of the game. We do still grab the 3 points rather emphatically with a 4-1 victory there in that final game of the episode, and look at the ratings here. A 9.5 for Dahoud. That's another man of the match. Another man of the match for him. Julian Weigl with a 9.5, Rupp with a 9.5, and Kramrich with a 9.4. 4 massive upgrades from one game, and as you can see, it is 4 man of the match cards for Weigl, for Dahoud, and then for Rupp and Kramrich. We said at the start of the episode we wanted to improve the front line, and we've done that. We've got a +2 upgrade now for Rupp on the right-hand side, and a +2 upgrade for Kramrich, so we can now get an 80 rated striker, a 79 rated right winger, a 77 rated left winger, and as you can see here, all the upgrades on the final sort of upgrades panel, if you like, in the background. We're now allowed to buy an 85 rated centre mid for all of the upgrades that Dahoud has got so far this season, but I was thinking of capping the upgrades, so in the top right of the screen there will be a poll that says, should I basically cap upgrades at +5, because at the moment Dahoud's getting an upgrade every single game, and at this rate we're going to have to buy like a 97 rated centre mid, which is obviously not possible. So I don't know whether you guys want me to cap those upgrades, but yeah, just vote in the poll on the top right of the screen, and you guys can decide whether we get all the upgrades, you know, based on ratings, or whether we should stop it at a certain amount, either 5 or 7 or 10 or not at all. Drop that vote in the poll on the top right of the screen. But a fantastic episode for results and also for upgrades too. In terms of results, we're now up into the top 4 of the Bundesliga, so doing a pretty good job, but still a few points behind Bayern and Hamburg, who are leading proceedings at the moment. Schalke down in 11th after we beat them, and Wolfsburg down in 12th after we beat them last episode. Nevertheless, that is basically the end of today's episode of the Numbers Game and today's video. If you have enjoyed, then of course feel free to hit the likes button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and comment about enjoying the video if you enjoyed it that much. If you like the style of this series, if you like the editing, then make sure to share with your friends, your family, whatever you want to do. I don't know, share it on Twitter, whoever you want to share it with them, and just tell them that I told you to share it. I don't know, it doesn't really matter what the reference is, it doesn't really matter what the message that comes along with it is. As long as you guys enjoy it and let me know that you enjoy it as well, then that's the main thing, realistically. But overall, it's been a pleasure ranting at you guys today. Have a great day, enjoy yourselves, and goodbye.
I got noise, can hear it through